This is the Radio Scilly video news, brought to you in association with Worldwide Financial Planning. For advice on inheritance tax, business finance, mortgages, debt consolidation, investment and pensions, Matt Hyam from Worldwide Financial Planning is on the islands at the Atlantic Hotel on the first Thursday of every month. The Radio Scilly video news also brought to you in association with Truro and Penwith College. Find out about courses you can enjoy here on the islands or on the mainland at truro.ac.uk and listen out for one of 365 great reasons to visit Truro College every day on Radio Scilly. The Methodist Church in Scilly has hosted a former president of the Methodist Conference. Lord Griffiths spoke on a number of issues, including the rebuilding of Haiti. He served there in the 1970s.
There's a lot of work going on post-trauma counselling too. I mean, I was very impressed actually that the wife of the president of Haiti has set up a post-trauma counselling group, which is several dozen strong, and they're offering real help to people who have been traumatized. But of course, you're quite right. I mean, the scars will be deep and last a long time. But Haiti has had hurricane after hurricane, flood after flood, disaster after disaster, political rebellion after I mean, you know, nobody has dealt with pain and suffering more consistently and found a resilience to cope with it.
Lord Griffiths has strong views on a topic that polarised some sections of our community, the reappointment of Methodist ministers. When the Reverend Dr. David Easton was told he hadn't secured enough votes to stay, there was outrage in some sectors of the community. Lord Griffiths says it's an issue he's brought to the Methodist Conference in the past.
I have very definite views on that because I have myself gone through the same process and come out the same way as the guy who had to leave. I mean, a secret vote, the necessary majority not being produced, nobody ever quite knowing who did the voting against, and yet before you went into the meeting you felt that everybody approved of you. And I mean, it's just a very curious piece of casuistical churchmanship. So I have very definite views, and indeed have taken to the Methodist Conference the opinion, A, that those things should happen more transparently. People are entitled not to want their minister to stay, but they should have the bottle to stand up and say so. That's my opinion. And we've succeeded only at the moment in getting the majority needed to require a minister to leave reduced. It used to be 66% had to vote in favour. It's now, I think, 75%, it's now 66%. So, but, you know, I do feel that that transparency is the name of the game, that if you can't be transparent in the church, you can't be transparent anywhere.